Hey everyone, my name is Minjeo. Welcome to Trains Road Simulator 2019. And today I'm doing a trains review on trainz-forge's Uni-Pacific FEF3 844. So, before we get into this, I just want to say please do consider subscribing. It'll help me out a lot. If you enjoy this video, please do leave a like on it. And if you want to drive this locomotive for yourself, I'll leave the link to the site where I got it from down in the description. First, let's get on with the exterior. I like it. It's got good coloring, although this windscreen does seem kinda, I don't know, it just seems off. Everything else about it looks highly detailed. If we go to the back here, the tender doesn't have any number, or it doesn't have the numbering on it, but it's still alright. What are the features of it? If you press 1 on the numpad, it opens up the knuckle coupler down there. Press 1 again and it closes. And if you turn on the ditch lights using the colon key, it activates the red ditch light on top. If you do control right click on it, you can change its classification lights to white, green, or none. This is what lights look like when they're off, this is what they are when they're on, and this is what it looks like when they're on low beam. Now, let's go into the cab. So far the cab just seems like the standard cab design that I've seen ever since Trains 2006. So nothing much really to comment on about it. Next, let's move on to the bell. The bell sounds pretty realistic, although it doesn't move, like the model doesn't move, but the sound makes up for that. Let's move on to the whistle. Pretty good whistle, I'd say. It's better than a lot of the ones that are actually in trains already. It's nice that you can actually see the steam come out of the whistle, too. Now let's go with a sound test of the locomotive moving. I've heard this sound before on quite a lot of locomotives, but it's still an alright sound. Now let's collect these cars back here and let's do a small little performance test with it. So it is hauling 2,500 tons of cargo, which is pretty okay. It seems to be pulling out the lot just fine. Going around the first corner, pulling up to point number 1. Here we are. And the audio is gone for some reason. Alright then. Oh, and it's back. Here we are, pulling up to point number 2 and 3. Now let's test braking at 40 miles an hour with some cars once we get to 40 miles an hour. Come on. 40 miles an hour, full brake. Not too bad, actually. This concludes the review of TRAINZ-forge's Uni-Pacific 844. Out of 10, I would give it a 10. Pretty good locomotive, everything looks good on it, sounds pretty great. Actually, I'll bring it down to a 9 because of the cab. I've seen this too much, but overall still pretty good. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a big fat thumbs up. Please do subscribe, it'll help me out a lot. I'll see you guys in the next video.